Flashing Dan. Today's video will be talking about Backrooms Level 2. Before we start the video, you should watch Backrooms Level 0 and Backrooms Level 1. This video will be split up in entries. These are the entries: increased danger, different aesthetic, altered layout, strange entities, environmental hazards, eerie atmosphere, resources, temporal distortions, psychological challenges, and entrances and exits. There will also be sub-entries. Hope you enjoy the video. Now let's begin. Entry 1. Increased danger. Level 2 is often depicted as being more hazardous and unsettling than Level 1. The environment may be more hostile, with increased chances of encountering dangerous entities or traps. Entry 2. Different aesthetic. While Level 1 of the Backrooms typically features yellow-tinted, plain walls and fluorescent lighting, Level 2 have different visual characteristics. Some descriptions suggest a darker or more decayed environment, with walls that appear to be made of different materials or textures. Entry 3. Altered layout. The layout of Level 2 is often more complex and confusing than Level 1. It may consist of a labyrinthine network of corridors, rooms, and passages that are easy to get lost in. Let's talk about some entities now. Entry 4. Strange entities. In the lore of the Backrooms, entities found within Level 2 are often depicted as strange, otherworldly beings that add to the sense of danger and unease experienced by explorers. Here are some examples of entities commonly associated with Level 2 of the Backrooms. 1. Skinwalkers. These entities are shapeshifters that can mimic the appearance of humans or other creatures. They are known for their unsettling ability to imitate voices and sounds, making them difficult to detect and avoid. 2. Crawlers. Crawlers are humanoid entities that typically move on all fours, resembling distorted, emaciated humans. They are often depicted as aggressive and predatory, stalking explorers through the corridors of Level 2. 3. Stalkers. Stalkers are shadowy figures that lurk in the darkness of the Backrooms, watching and following explorers from a distance. While their intentions are unclear, encounters with stalkers often leave explorers feeling unnerved and paranoid. 4. Whisperers. Whisperers are entities that communicate with explorers through faint whispers and murmurs. They may offer cryptic warnings or guidance, but their true motives remain mysterious. 5. Wanderers. Wanderers are lost souls trapped within the Backrooms, wandering aimlessly through the endless corridors in search of an exit. They may appear as spectral figures or distorted echoes of their former selves. 6. Hunters. Hunters are aggressive entities that actively seek out and pursue explorers within Level 2. They are often depicted as relentless predators, capable of tracking their prey across vast distances. 7. Watcher in the Walls. This entity is said to inhabit the walls of the Backrooms, observing and monitoring the movements of explorers. While rarely seen directly, its presence is often felt through subtle vibrations and disturbances in the environment. 8. Voidlings. Voidlings are shadowy creatures that dwell in the darkest corners of Level 2. They are associated with feelings of existential dread and are said to consume the essence of those who venture too close. 9. Echoes. Echoes are manifestations of past events or memories trapped within the Backrooms. They appear as fleeting glimpses or auditory hallucinations, haunting explorers with fragments of forgotten history. 10. The Overseer. The Overseer is a mysterious entity that is said to govern the laws of the Backrooms, enforcing its own twisted logic and rules. Its motives are unclear, but encounters with the Overseer often result in surreal and unsettling experiences for explorers. These are just a few examples of the diverse range of entities that populate Level 2 of the Backrooms. Each entity contributes to the atmosphere of mystery and danger within this surreal and enigmatic realm. adding to the sense of dread experienced by those who dare to explore its depths. Entry 5. Environmental hazards. Level may 2nd feature environmental hazards such as unstable floors, collapsing ceilings, or pockets of noxious gas. Navigating through the environment requires caution and awareness of potential dangers. Entry 6. Eerie atmosphere. The atmosphere of Level 2 is typically described as eerie, unsettling, and oppressive. The constant sense of being watched or pursued by unseen forces adds to the feeling of dread and unease. Entry 7. Resources. In the lore of the Backrooms, particularly Level 2, resources are often depicted as scarce and difficult to find. Explorers who find themselves trapped within the endless corridors of Level 2 must contend with a variety of challenges related to survival and sustenance. Here are some aspects of resources within Level 2 of the Backrooms. 1. Food and water. Finding food and water in Level 2 is a constant struggle for explorers. Unlike Level 1, where basic supplies may be more readily available, Level 2 tends to be more barren and inhospitable. Explorers may have to scavenge for food and water from whatever sources they can find, which may be limited and of questionable quality. 2. Scavenging. Explorers in Level 2 often rely on scavenging for resources to survive. This may involve searching abandoned rooms, rummaging through discarded items, or hunting for small creatures that inhabit the backrooms. However, the risks of encountering hostile entities or traps while scavenging are high, adding to the difficulty of finding essential supplies. 3. Limited supplies. Any supplies that explorers bring with them into Level 2 are finite and must be carefully rationed to ensure survival. Once these supplies run out, explorers must rely on their wits and resourcefulness to find alternative sources of sustenance within the hostile environment of the backrooms. 4. Makeshift shelters. In the absence of safe havens or established shelters, explorers may have to improvise makeshift shelters using whatever materials they can find. These shelters offer a temporary respite from the dangers of Level 2 and provide a place to rest and recuperate before continuing their journey. 5. Trading and bartering. In some interpretations of the Backrooms lore, explorers may engage in trading and bartering with other survivors they encounter within Level 2. This allows them to exchange resources, information, and assistance in navigating the treacherous environment of the Backrooms. 6. Resource management. Effective resource management is essential for survival in Level 2. Explorers must carefully prioritize their needs and conserve resources whenever possible to ensure they have enough to sustain themselves during their journey through the backrooms. 7. Resource depletion. As explorers spend more time in Level 2, resources become increasingly scarce, and the struggle for survival becomes more desperate. Explorers may be forced to take greater risks and make difficult choices to secure the resources they need to continue their quest for escape. Overall, the scarcity of resources in Level 2 adds to the sense of isolation, vulnerability, and peril experienced by explorers as they navigate the twisted corridors and dark walls of the backrooms. Entry 8. Temporal distortions. Some interpretations of Level 2 suggest the presence of temporal distortions or anomalies, where time behaves unpredictably. This can lead to experiences such as time loops, time dilation, or sudden shifts between day and night. Entry 9. Psychological challenges. The longer one spends in Level 2, the greater the risk of psychological strain and deterioration. The oppressive atmosphere and constant sense of isolation can take a toll on the mental well-being of explorers. And now for Entry 10. Entrances and exits. 1. Elusiveness. Exits and entrances in Level 2 are notoriously difficult to find and often seem to elude those who seek them. Despite the efforts of explorers to navigate the corridors and search for escape routes, the backrooms have a way of confounding their attempts to find a way out. 2. Randomness. Exits and entrances in level 2 appear to be randomly distributed throughout the environment, with no discernible pattern or logic governing their locations. This randomness adds to the sense of disorientation and frustration experienced by explorers as they search for the means of escape. 3. Hidden passages. Some exits and entrances in level may second be concealed behind hidden passages, secret doors, or obscure openings within the walls or floors of the backrooms. Discovering these hidden passages requires careful observation and exploration of the environment, as well as a keen eye for potential clues or indicators. 4. Temporal anomalies. In some interpretations of the backrooms lore, exits and entrances may be connected to temporal anomalies or shifts in reality that manifest sporadically within level 2. These anomalies may open and close unpredictably, offering fleeting opportunities for escape that are difficult to predict or exploit. 5. Anomalous objects. Certain objects or artifacts found within level may second serve as gateways or portals to other levels of the backrooms, including exits and entrances that lead to different areas or dimensions within the sprawling labyrinth of the backrooms. 6. Metaphysical barriers. The backrooms are often depicted as having metaphysical barriers or boundaries that prevent easy traversal between levels or sections. These barriers may manifest as invisible force fields, spatial distortions, or other phenomena that impede the progress of explorers seeking to escape level 2. 7. Psychological challenges. The search for exits and entrances in level 2 can also be a psychological challenge, as explorers grapple with feelings of hopelessness, despair, and existential dread. The seemingly endless expanse of the backrooms can erode the will and sanity of those who venture too far into its depths. Overall, the quest for exits and entrances in level 2 of the backrooms is fraught with uncertainty, danger, and mystery. Explorers must contend with a myriad of obstacles and challenges as they navigate the twisted corridors and hidden passages of this surreal and enigmatic realm in search of a way out. Hope you enjoyed the video, cause I know I did, and make sure to subscribe and check out at @RageRoblox at 69.